All right, you guys, it is your boy Wolverine, and I have a special treat for everybody. The Final Fantasy 15 demo episode Deuce K is here. Well, it's been out for a while, but I finally have a chance to finally record. I'm using a whole nother laptop, which actually makes recording a whole lot easier. So, who cares about that? Either way, this demo is awesome. Alright, now there's some issues with it. This is going to be like a whole reaction slash walkthrough thing, and this is my thoughts on it as well as just a walkthrough so you can get the gist of what the game has to offer in terms of this demo, and this is just a little taste of what the entire game will be like. And from this little taste, I'm just going to say right now, you guys, I cannot wait for this game to come out. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start a new game and go ahead and save over. Yes, I did beat the thing, so I do have a general idea of what's going on. Anyways, this is a really long loading screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip straight into the beginning cutscene. I'm just gonna say this right now. This alarm is annoying as all hell. And they'll talk in a minute.
If only somebody hadn't wrecked the car. God, unbelievable.
Oh, I would hate to be that guy. Oh, come on, don't be that way. You know I didn't mean to do it.
Of course not. Sabotage is far beyond you. It's futile.
Rise and shine, princess.
Tremors. Now you did it.
Just call me Titan.
Morning there, buddy.
Eyes open.
And he's up.
Not technically up.
Not technically having our automobile repaired and heading to Corthus, then?
No turning back now, Your Highness. Gotta pay his enormousness a visit.
Yeah. Wonder what it's like outside. Wow! Couldn't ask for better weather.
Ah, good day for walking. Aren't we lucky? We're well short of the amount due, I'm afraid.
We need to think bigger, like behemoth big.
Hunting down its horns could get us the money, if it doesn't get us killed.
Wouldn't worry. We're as good as dead without the car anyway.
Might already be a lost cause.
Hey, if Cindy says she can fix it, that's good enough for me.
And since she's gone to all the trouble of servicing it nearby, we need only concern ourselves with one thing and one thing alone.
The money.
Simple enough. We hawk whatever we hunt till we come up with the cash, then fetch the car.
Okay, so we are finally here, and I'm just going to address some things right now because pretty sure you noticed it. There were some frame rate drops. That is not my recording device. That is actually the actual demo. There are frame rate drops present on this version of the demo and on the PlayStation version of the demo, but it is worse over here on the Xbox One. Another thing is the visuals in the demo on both versions, actually, because if you notice, like when they did the whole full pan view, I don't know how well you guys can see, but when they did the full view, there was some pixelation, you know, stuff with the foliage of the grass and whatever and whatnot. That's also present, but that's not really that noticeable because that's the only time you get to see a view like that, so you never notice it. But like I said, this is a demo. This is not the full game. This is not the final build of the game. This is not anywhere near what the final build of the game will look like. This is Square Enix. If anybody knows Square Enix, they will make sure that they polish the crap out of this game. They will not make it look crappy on either version of the system. If what they've done previously is any credit is any credit. So don't worry. Don't worry about the final version. It'll be fine. The few other issues in this demo are, for me at least, are the camera, which you can fix by changing the sensitivity of it, and locking on. Since this game is very much akin to Kingdom Hearts style gameplay, so you know there's a whole lock-on system and whatnot, and I don't know. I feel like they could fix it up a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, those are the only main issues that I have. Frame rate drops do happen every now and then, but it's not really that big and major of a deal. So wheeling and dealing, we got to get 2400 gil and whatnot. That's pretty much everything I wanted to get to. So we got to go kill a behemoth, which will give us 2500 gil. So that yellow marker is a destination marker. You can rest stick to look around. I mean, honestly, this place looks gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Look at this. This game looks amazing. I mean, the grass, the characters. I mean, I could do this and it'll move out of the way, which is really cool. Like they've done.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
They tend to say a bunch of things every now and then. If you play Xenoblade, they do that. Well, but
Have a look at this. Fascinating.
What?
But they really say that stuff more so after the end of battle. These guys just randomly say stuff every now and then. Like if you spot something like this, they'll be like, "Hey, look at this." And this is basically the little poster sign saying there's a behemoth called Deadeye. You need to go kill it. This thing is really hard to kill. I have not killed it on my own. That does not mean I haven't killed it. We'll get to. There's a summon in here. I'm just gonna say it. There's a summon in here, and that thing is amazing. All right. I think only the main character has the ability to use them.
Hold up a sec.
And we're gonna start training. I'll get to the whole summon thing and everything later. But for now, let's get into combat. This is the main thing that everybody wants to see, and I'm going to show it off and give you my impressions of it.
Just don't get too carried away.
Now, I really like this combat style. It's very diverse. There's a video from IGN talking about the whole the combat system is saying like look at this awesome combat, but they showed basically nothing. And I'm here to actually show you what you can do with this combat, which is a lot. Alright, so first off, let's get into attacking and defending. There's two different ways you can go about it. You can attack and you can defend. No duh. But there's a whole separate thing. You can't like attack and defend at the same. I mean, it's whatever. You get what I'm saying. No, you don't get what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying, Wolverine. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, so you hold LB to dodge. You just keep holding it, and you just dodge whenever you want to. Now, there's a little bar below your main character. You'll see Noctis underneath this bar. There's a little bar. Every single time you dodge or you attack, that bar will slowly go down. And when he attacks, he just whips out swords out of the middle of nowhere and just like materializes and he just starts wailing on people. But attacking, defending, basically a lot of the stuff you do rides on your MP because you are using teleport like magic. So you are using up MP the entire time. MP is your magic points. I'm assuming you guys should know that if you saw my Final Fantasy X thing. Although we didn't really get into magic yet. But MP is your magic. But yeah, anyways. Weapons will materialize and you'll do continuous attacks. Now they said to hold it down, which I've never really done too much. Pay close attention to battle to know when to attack and defend. You can hold the RB button to lock on. That's the whole lock on system. Now we take on Gladio. The person that we're fighting, his full name I believe is Gladius, and short for Gladio. And your main character here is Noctis. Whoa, what the? Apparently he's got some moves that you just cannot defend against normally. Now there's a thing. You can hold the LB button and press B to just dodge at will. So I can dodge whenever I want to. But again, this will spend MP. Now, your main weapon of attack will, it's the way it's set up is that it will gain your MP back. That's why it's your main attacking weapon. Because it has a magic haste, I believe. And that will gain your MP. So instead of you losing MP when you use it, you'll actually gain MP. So that's what it's there for, and it's very useful. You can, I'll get into the switching when we get to it. So there's warping and techniques. First, we're gonna get into warping. I told you already that anything you do will spend MP. Now you can warp up to steel towers. I'm assuming they'll add in different things. It's probably not gonna always be a steel tower that you can teleport to like this. But if you warp up high, you'll restore your HP and your MP. Also, if you crouch behind a rock, that'll also help you regain your MP and HP very quickly. I'll show you that in a little bit. Now, like I said, you hold RB to target. But first, look at this view. Look at that. That's beautiful. Also, you don't want to stay up here too long because eventually you will fall down. Gotcha. You can also warp towards enemies and attack with the warp strike. So all you do is, well, since you already have the lock on present, all you need to do is just hit the A button and then you just go. And then you have techniques, which are shown at the bottom left of the screen. Now there's 4 techniques you have access to in this demo: Drain Blade, Tempest, Dragoon Jump, and Full Thrust. Dragoon Jump, I like it a lot because if you've played a Final Fantasy game before, you know Dragoons like to jump. And boom, look at that. It's an awesome move. Full Thrust is a very slow charge up like move, but I really like it as well. Now Drain Blade will essentially, you'll attack them and then you'll gain HP back for the attack. This is usually when you take on damage, you want to use that move. Tempest is an area type attack, so he'll swing his sword around in a circle, and you'll attack a lot of enemies. Now, when you use up all of your MP, you will hit a thing called stasis. When you hit stasis, you can't do anything. You will not be able to dodge or anything like that. Right now, they're saying you can. Because did I hit stasis yet? No, I don't think so. But if I keep doing stuff, eventually I'll hit it. Yeah, I'm in it right now. So in stasis, you'll just like fall over and just like, I'm hurt or something like that. But you can't really do anything, like I said. So you can still move around normally, but you just you just can't do anything. Now, eventually, if you don't do anything, all of your MP will just recover. But you can hide behind rocks using LB, and that'll help you restore your HP and MP very quickly. Also, you can jump. IGN didn't do that. You can jump. You can do jump attacks. You can do a whole lot with this combat system. There's so much to do, so much to experiment with. Let's see. I think we're gonna get into parrying right now. Yeah, parrying. So whenever you see this little symbol, this little line with the 3 lines going through the line, that is when an enemy is going to attack you, and you can parry that move. So all you need to do is just keep holding LB, and then it will slow it down, and then you'll be able to do this awesome counter move. Now, this generally works all the time, but you got to be mindful that some enemies are so powerful that you parrying will actually, it won't do the slowdown, and you'll basically, what you want to do is, as soon as the parry happens, you hit X. That way you won't have to deal with like the possibility of like another enemy coming in and attacking you, messing up the whole slowdown and the parry effect. So just whenever it happens, just go ahead and do it. Now we're getting into weapons. Alright, so weapons have different things they can do. As you saw when I did my jump attack, I pulled out a gigantic sword, and other times there's this other thing that I go over there and stab him with. You have access to swords, lances, and two-handed swords, kind of like what Gladio is using. Except I think Gladio uses them with one hand, so he's kind of a beast. Alright, so anyways, what they want you to do right now is go switch out a weapon for another one. So we're gonna switch our main melee weapon and use the big sword that I use for the jump attack. So there's Crush, Ravage, Vanquish, Counter, and Descend slots for your moves. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so well, you press the select button, or the little button with the 2 mirrors or whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna use start and select. So select, you go over there, you go to weapons, and these are the different swords you have. Now, this sword right here in the second slot is your melee barrage. So whenever you're attacking constantly, this is the sword that's being used. As you can see, it has MP recovery attack 3. Not MP haste, but I think MP haste has the same thing when you do attacks, I think, or maybe it might be damage, I'm not sure. No, that's MP rage, sorry. Anyways, so what they want you to do is they want you to switch this sword out with the last sword, which is for your descending. That's why it's descending jump attack. The Wavering Lance is your counter. Vanquish is whenever you're about to do the finishing blow, and then Ravage, like I said, is the main move. And the first sword is your initial attack. So the Zweihander is what they want you to switch it out with. So this is what will change your combat style. Switching out different weapons and putting them in the place of the second slot, and this will switch up your combat style. Using this weapon, since it's so dang huge, it will cause you to have a slow type of attack. And some people may like this. I don't really like it a lot. I really don't. I prefer to have speed over having a lot of attack. I mean, it's good for there to be a bunch of enemies, that way you can just knock them all out. But you want that MP recovery, trust me, because if you do a lot of warping around and you're going to be dodging, you're going to want that MP recovery. It really helps out. So, oh shit. I was not expecting that. Okay. Alright. Get hit. Now here, use Drain Blade. Yeah, that helped. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it helped me get my health back. And as you can see, I don't really like using this sword. It's too slow and sluggish, especially for a one-on-one match. So you can switch your weapons on the fly whenever you want to. Just go ahead and go in, just switch your sword around. I'll show off the other combinations that you can do. But these two, since they're both lances, they'll have the same type of attack style. There may be a different type of weapon that you can use, I don't know. But so far, sword, lance, and two-handers is what you got. So let's go ahead and deal with this parry. And boom! Tempest Strike. Oh, I already beat him. So yeah, whenever your enemy loses all of their health, and this is the same thing for you, you'll enter this weird sluggish mode to where you just can't do anything. You can't do anything, you're moving really slow. It's kind of like stasis, except you move really slow and you need somebody to help you. Now, eventually, if you don't hit A, if nobody comes to help you, or if you don't use an item, or if you don't hit A to heal your teammate, if they're left alone and nobody hits them, they will recover on their own. Very much similarly to Kingdom Hearts. You know, if one of your teammates loses all their health and they're incapacitated, they'll just come back eventually. So it's the same thing for you, and it's pretty nice. But really, you gotta go over there. You press A, and you'll help them up, and that's pretty much it. That's the main thing for combat. Just be careful, because enemies in this demo will swarm you like crazy, and you will find yourself losing a lot of health very fast, if you are not careful with how you play and like using your dodging and everything. Now it's time to track the behemoth. And I did not introduce people. I introduced Gladio and Noctis.
Not far from here.
Alright, so that's where we need to go. That's the path to the Deadeye's Den. We just need to head over there. Now, your main character is Sasuke Uchiha. No, seriously. Come on, you cannot tell me that this guy does not look exactly like Sasuke, except in like modern day clothes and crap. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Anyways, no, your main character is Noctis. Dude, if he had a move, I'm gonna be making Sasuke references this whole freaking demo. His name is Noctis. He's the prince. I'll explain a little bit on the way over, but real quick, this is Noctis. Short, you call him Noct. The person who's blonde to my right is Prompto. He's kind of like the comic relief of the group. Gladius, as you can see on the name bars. Gladio is to my left, and on my far left is Ignis. Gladio is basically the big tough guy. He's a brute, tankish, so he tanks moves. I believe Ignis has magic abilities, so he's the mage of the group, but there's no magic in this demo. Yeah, sucks. But you do have,
What are we looking at?
This creature is known as a saber tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
So yeah, I believe this will happen every single time you encounter a new type of enemy. Ignis is generally very knowledgeable. I mean, he has glasses. Why is he not knowledgeable? Duh, he knows everything. He has glasses, man. So Ignis will be the encyclopedia of the group. So any new monsters you come across, he should come up and say like, "Oh, hey, this monster does such and such, blah blah blah."
That's a bit heartless.
Yeah, don't think we'll
So,
be
yeah.
befriending any.
You can attack these from here at this distance if you want to. You don't have to. But first, I just really want to look at this view. Look at this. Now, those big old monsters in the water, you cannot attack them. They're just in there. You can't even go in the water. I mean, you can, but eventually you just hit a wall, and that's it. I don't know whether they'll add in swimming or not. They might. But it looks like we've been spotted. So yeah, whenever you have this little red bar like this, it means the enemy has spotted you. You can run away or sneak away if you can, or if you want to. Now you don't have to. Now when the red bar explodes, that means that they are going to attack you. Now you can initiate if you want to, but I just want to show you what it looks like. Yeah. So there we go. Oh man, I'm getting hit and crap. Tempest. Oh yeah. Prompto does this move to where I did not lock on. Prompto does this move to where he, oh look at that, I used all my MP, that's great. Prompto uses a move to where he puts like your enemies into like a gridlock of some kind. So it's very nice. If Prompto does that, like the enemy, I don't know if you noticed it, it was red and it was glowing. So whenever the enemy is in that type of mode, you want to attack it because it's not going to be able to do anything against you. And I need to use Drain Blade big time. There we go. Perfect.
Up and at it. Forget that.
See, I'm used to using my other save in which I had a lot more MP, so I'm kind of
Way to go, me.
going
Huh,
through
guys?
no, Prompto, you did nothing. So yeah, I'm going through MP like crazy. But yeah, if you just hide behind a rock, you'll just gain MP like crazy. And I said like crazy like twice, like bruh. Did you see that girl in the bikini over there? Bruh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Anyways, you're just running along here. Now, every now and then, I think I said that frame rate drops will happen. Not very often, but they like right there. There we go. Frame rate drop just happened. It's not very often, and they're never very intense.
Feast your eyes on that.
Anybody up for a light workout?
And those things are basically big woolly mammoths. They will not attack you.
Who's talking now?
I'm up for it if you guys are.
No, yeah, they won't attack you unless you provoke them. I can walk right in front of this thing and it won't do a damn thing.
Mustn't let ourselves be outflanked.
Or
So yeah,
killed.
look at
That would
that.
be bad.
I mean, I could dance in front of this thing and it wouldn't do a dang. It wouldn't do nothing. It's like a fusion of a mammoth thingy. I mean, I woke him up, but he's not gonna do nothing. He's a nice little friendly creature. But trust me, these things are no pushovers. I mean, they're big. They will throw their weight around.
Yeah.
And oh, look, there's something over there. Let's go check it out. Yeah, like I said, every now and then your teammates will just be like, hey, there's something over here, and they'll just drag you along. So let's check this out. Marshland
What is this
ahead.
place?
Right.
Oh.
Here we are.
Sure.
So yeah, apparently they want you to find a magicite in there. I don't want to go over there now. I want to get straight to the waypoint marker that we're trying to get to. Also, this is not your full running speed all the time. You press the X button and you will run. Running is a thing. And what's cool about this is if you're running and you want to turn around. Hold on, wait, no. If you're walking and you want to, there's ways to where you just like, yeah, there we go. He just like whips around like, well, look, trying to go this way. Anyways, let's get over there real quick. It's getting dark. Also, by the way, you really want to get out of here whenever it gets dark. Also, if you keep running, your character will stop running because he will get tired, which is nice. It's a nice effect they added.
Come here. Take a quick look.
This way, if the map's anything to go off.
So yeah, we have a gigantic set of paw prints. Now what they want you to do is track the Deadeye. I will go ahead and try and do that as best I can, but we're gonna go ahead and end this video, I think, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right now. This has been going on for a while. So yeah, guys, this is the end of episode 1 of the demo walkthrough / reactions thing. I will tell you much more stuff to come. There's a lot of stuff to come. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.